Hey everybody, I hope everybody is doing all right and hanging in there. I am going to put together this Thursday 3 page, and I know I haven't shared videos in a while, but it has been hard for me to get videos put together when I'm at home with my kids, but I am trying. I have several that are ready, so hopefully I'll have some more videos more consistently this next coming week. So for this project, I am putting together this Thursday 3 page, which takes place, the selfie takes place right after this selfie. This was kind of the last Thursday 3 before the world went upside down, and so I really wanted a big contrast. It wasn't necessarily that I was sad or anything like that, but I just really wanted to reflect how different the selfies were, especially in terms of the time frame, because in 1 week, everything turned upside down. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Sabrina. I am several design teams, including cocoadaisy, ScrappinHappyStudio, Tracy Reed Designs. So I'm going to be making this one, but I thought also that I would share the rest of my January pages. So you've seen this one, and then I made this one. I really used every single piece of my noted cocoadaisy kit, like every single piece I used it. So I went with cocoadaisy, the Awesome Ladies Project, Kristin's stamps and cards, and then the ScrappinHappyStudio flares. And then this one, I did more of like a collage cluster up there with a variety of different embellishments with the enamel dots, stamping, flares, die cuts. So I really love how this one came together. And this one I kind of pulled out a few Nordic woods items just because this was the cold winter walk and I just wanted to kind of go with that theme. So I added in some of these fun stickers and then some of the splattering, and then it did another grid style right there. And then same thing here. Really love how that page came together. And then the last one for January was this one. I wanted to use this bold pattern, so I kind of balanced it with this bold journaling card and then did a bunch of splattering as well. It's not my favorite, but I think it turned out all right. And then this is the one I was going to show you guys, but lately my videos just, I don't know what keeps happening, but I keep deleting them, probably because I'm juggling a lot right now and I get a little distracted. So I deleted a process video for this one, so I couldn't show you how it came together, but I had a lot of fun making it, and I used Memphis Season on this one, and also a Currently card, and then a bunch of ScrappinHappyStudio flares. I'm gonna get started on making this, and I hope you enjoy watching this one come to life. So the Up and Away Traveler's Notebook came with this cloud paper, and so I am going to cut that apart and I'm going to use that as my background. I loved the idea of creating something with clouds or something to, I don't want to say doom and gloom, but I wanted something that really represented that life turned upside down. And I was kind of in a grieving process, I think, when we first went into this quarantine, I think. So just having embellishments and fancy paper to document this was really awesome. And these clouds and these papers really worked perfect to capture that. I also had a leftover piece of grid paper from Memphis Season, and I'm gonna I think it was Memphis Season, and I'm going to use that to mat my photo just because I felt like it needed to pop a little bit more off the pages that I had. I didn't want it to blend in or get lost in all the blue. So I'm going to mat it on the white, and then I'm also going to ink the edges blue. That way it still has some connection to the blue. And I'm not going to lay these papers down yet, the raindrops and the green, because I'm still not sure how I want the configuration of these papers. It took me a long time to figure out the design the overall design for this page, but in the end, I'm very glad and very happy with how it came out. I think designs and just projects in general take longer nowadays to come to fruition or to actually get put together, because I think this whole process video took me maybe 8, 9, 10 videos because I had to keep coming back. But I'm glad that I stuck with it and figured it out because I love this page so much. So for that journaling card, I just added the asterisk or the ampersand on top and used some washi tape, and then underneath it is the currently card, and then I also covered the back of the ampersand card with some of this grid paper. I also had this light blue grid paper because I thought I would put it behind my photo, and I distressed the edges, but then I decided I don't really like it and it's not really going to work. It blends in too much with the clouds. I need something a little bit more bold. So I am going to get a bigger piece of the raindrops and use that instead, and also use a small piece of the dot green pattern. That way it ties into the ampersand card as well. I also have these 2 awesome cloud stamps from last year. I think it was March Cherry Blossom Kit, I think. And I am going to use that as a main component of my spread. I stamp in green, and then I'm also going to stamp in a blue. And then eventually I am going to figure out that outlining the clouds is going to really make a wow pop factor. And so I'm going to do that in a little bit. But first I am stamping all kinds of clouds all over the place. And I really, really love how these clouds are turning out. They are exactly what I was looking for when I was trying to figure out how I was going to design this page. I'm also going to open up the currently card, and I'm going to stamp a few there as well. I'm also going to wind up taking a few pieces of the raindrops and the green paper, and I'm going to stamp a few on those scrap pieces of paper, and then I'm going to cut those out in a little bit. Now I'm going to work on stamping the clouds on my scrap pieces of paper and then fussy cutting those out as well. And then I will also crumple them up to add a little bit more dimension to my page. And I love that idea because I had some of the die cuts. You can see one on the right hand side. There was a die cut from the kit, and then I found I think 2 sticker clouds from the memory keeping sticker kit, and I wanted to have some additional clouds that were not just stamped. So that is kind of where my idea came from, to cut out the stamps. So now I am finally going to put down my papers. I'm going to use a very large section of that blue raindrop paper, and then I will add the green stripe underneath, and then I will add my photo. And I will also use a blue sticker that says Life Right Now. And I know that sticker doesn't exactly match, but I think it matches well enough that it will just work for now. This is where I am going to start crumpling and placing my clouds and trying to figure out where I want them. I did wind up using the light blue grid paper for some of the clouds. So that's what I used the paper for. I wound up using it for something. So I'm just trying to figure out the configuration of where I want my clouds and if I have enough, and I don't, so eventually I'm going to have to go back, stamp a few more, and then cut out a few more. I am also going to take those clouds that I fussy cut, and I'm going to stamp them with the cloud outline as well. So I am going to continue to crumple those and add some clouds all over the place and just make sure I have them where I want them. And then I will be getting towards wrapping this page up. I also added a sticker that says Let's Stay Home above the Life Right Now. And I found that one somewhere in my stash. I just added one of the planner stickers that I was talking about a little while ago. And I am getting ready to glue down all of my clouds and place them. So I know I said that before, but I really love how this came together. There's another sticker right there that I'm going to put on, and then a green sticker as well. And I believe that is the last little group of stickers that I'm going to put on that journaling card flip out. I'm also going to use one of the freebie sticker printables. Well, I turned them into stickers, but one of the printables that for the COVID change of plans, I'm going to put that on the inside of the journaling card flip out. For the die cut, I just pop dotted that one, and now I'm just adding in my clouds and adhering them. My final touch or the final thing that I'm going to add to this project is I am going to use the awesome raindrops stickers that came in the kit, and I will add a bunch of those. I just added, I think, another die cut cloud. I don't think it was a sticker. I'm also taking one of the stickers, I know it's a sticker, and I'm stamping "So This Happened" on the cloud. I'm stamping that twice in green ink, and I love that little subtle touch of green and a little phrase. I'm going to add a billion, or at least it feels like a billion, of the raindrops, and then I will also stamp some gray raindrops as well. That way I will be able to add in a little bit more of the gray coloring, and then I will be finished with this project. I know this was a longer process video, so I appreciate you watching it and seeing this page come to life, because like I said, it took a lot of videos and a lot of start and stop to get this project completed. I'll also stamp a few raindrops inside the currently card, but I'm not going to add any actual raindrops, the epoxy ones. I'm not going to add those just because I didn't want to add any. Okay, so this one is done. If you stuck around this long to watch this video, I so appreciate it. I wanted to make sure that I showed you the beginning of my Thursday 3, and then also showed you where I'm at in my journal, and I wanted to show you this process video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like to see more of my videos, I would love a subscribe or a thumbs up would be awesome too. Have a great day, and thanks again for watching. Bye!